YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys some CoroCoro news and information. If you guys don't know, CoroCoro is the magazine in Japan that typically leaks around this time, comes out around the mid of the month, and as we can expect, there's going to be lots of Ultra Sun and Moon news in the coming months for CoroCoro. However, this month doesn't seem to be as exciting, but I'll be covering it nevertheless because there is some cool stuff in here, but unfortunately a lot of this stuff we know because this information has been leaked previously, but nevertheless cool information to hear about regardless. So, Marshadow has been officially announced. As we know, it's going to be part of the newest movie that'll be coming out pretty soon. So it looks like it's going to be distributed with the movie, which we kind of could have expected on July 15th in 2017 in Japan. And it also has an opportunity for its Z move, Soul Stealing 7-star Strike, which I believe is 195 base power Z move. Very, very powerful ghost type attack, but it doesn't have any like additional effects. But this will be the first time that Marshadow is going to be available for Pokemon players to get through this Japanese event. As of right now, it doesn't look like it's going to be distributed anywhere else, but I'm pretty optimistic that it will be. Magearna was also released early in Japan and then got distributed through a code, so don't be surprised if like when Ultra Sun and Moon launches, there's a way for us to get Marshadow, kind of like we did with Magearna, so don't be too discouraged by that. I think we will get it, but Marshadow's a really cool Pokemon, guys. It's a ghost and fighting type, the first time we've seen of that. It's got really good stats, like 125 attack and 125 speed, which is really, really fast and really, really powerful, and it gets the Technician ability, boosting up some of its lower base power moves. And it's got some really cool moves as well. Shadow Sneak, which gets Technician boosted. It gets Shadow Punch, also Technician boosted, but it also has a move called Spectral Thief, which is really, really cool. That'll steal the target's stat boost and then attack them. So you can't really set up on this thing. It also gets some moves like Rolling Kick, which was 60 base power that gets boosted by Technician. So some really cool options there for Marshadow, and it's got the Elemental Punches, and again with that high speed stat, I actually look for this Pokemon to be pretty effective in the metagame when it comes out. I think it'll probably go straight to Ubers. I don't think it'll stick around in the OU metagame. It looks like it's going to be really, really good with that speed and that attack stat, and then again having Spectral Thief to be able to steal stat boosts and stuff just makes this thing a pretty viable option. Now otherwise, so we got the information about Marshadow, like I said. There's also some information that there's going to be a Ho-Oh distribution, which is coming through a serial code in the magazine next month. So next month in CoroCoro, they're going to release a Ho-Oh distribution. Not quite sure kind of what the relevance is. It kind of just seems a little bit random, but nevertheless, they are releasing Ho-Oh, and it'll be through a serial code. So sometimes they do just random game distributions. Maybe they'll do Lugia as well in a few months because they're going to be dropping, you know, Heart Gold or Gold and Silver on the eShop down the road. September 22nd, I believe, we're going to get Gold and Silver on the eShop. It's just kind of part of, you know, kind of continuing the series there. So nothing too crazy there with the Ho-Oh. And then the last bit of news that we got through CoroCoro at this point in time, and there may be some more that comes out, but definitely seems like there's nothing crazy for Ultra Sun and Moon. There may be some information at the E3 press conference for Nintendo. Probably nothing too groundbreaking, but there could be there. But next month and the following months, we should be getting some CoroCoro information. These kind of magazines typically leak a few days before the middle of the month. I believe they get distributed on the 15th, but usually they'll leak like 2 or 3 days before. And we got the Pikachu cap distribution, which a lot of people have already kind of hacked into their game, unfortunately, but it looks like you're going to be able to get the I Choose You cap Pikachu, which is going to be distributed via QR code in Ultra Sun and Moon to get the Pikachu with the cap. It's not available in Sun and Moon, but it should be available for Ultra Sun and Moon. Via a QR code down the road. So that seems to be kind of the gist there. You can actually see the US UM kind of right in there with the Pikachu cap. So it looks like Pikachu cap will be in Ultra Sun and Moon. You'll be able to grab it there, potentially at the beginning of the game. And I kind of think Marshadow is going to be very similar to that. I think we're probably going to get that at some point distributed through like some sort of code or whatever. So that's pretty much the news for that, guys. Nothing too crazy for CoroCoro this month, but stay tuned, guys. We're going to definitely have some leaks and some cool stuff happening in the coming months, as Pokemon typically tends to, you know, keep the information stream pretty steady as you kind of close in towards a new release. So definitely make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button down below. And are you guys excited about Marshadow? Are you gonna grab one yourself? How do you feel about the fact that it's currently only being distributed in Japan? I'm sure it'll eventually come out across the world, but what are your thoughts on that? We're finally getting our first real global release where everyone is gonna get the game at the same time for Ultra Sun and Moon, so that's definitely exciting. But give me your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Dan, also by aDrive, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.